Okay, hello everyone, Sam with the Sword, back for another video. This time we're doing Choice of Dragon, which I've been meaning to get to, and I found it on the App Store and decided to download it there. I played it once or twice, and then decided to do it here. So Choice of Dragons, and let's begin. A knight charges up the slope at you. His horse pounds the ground carrying the heavily armored warrior as if he were a child's doll. Interesting description, I suppose. The knight sets his lance to attack you. How do you defend yourself, O mighty dragon? I take to the air with a quick beat of my wings. I knock the knight off the horse with a slap of my tail. I rush into his charge and tear him to pieces with my claws. Okay, that's not good. A puff of my fiery breath should be enough to do him in. Restore save game. I don't have a save game on here, so I like the first one, and since it's already clicked, I don't have to click it, so next. You leap into the air, definitely avoiding the knight's thrust. Now that you're in the air, he hardly poses any threat to you at all. I should have gotten a drink. Not that he ever posed much of a threat to you. You circle back and knock him off his horse with one swipe of your claws. Do you finish him off, dragon? Of course, how dare he attack me? I let him live to warn others of my immense power. Now that the threat is ended, he is beneath my concern. I like the middle one. It reminds me of a dragon. Begone, petty human. To attack me is to meet your doom. You growl. Oh, I'm not a growling person, so bleh. The knight stumbles away as quickly as he can, not even daring to pretend that he could still fight you. You know, it's going to get annoying to keep calling you Great and Mighty Dragon. What is your name? I don't like those. Oh, please forgive me. What would you prefer? There we go. I am female as far as I know. I don't think I'm going to be anything else. As you think about it, the knight's attack was probably inevitable. Sorry, I got distracted with a daydream. As you think about it, the knight's attack was probably inevitable. After all, you did just kidnap a princess from right out of her tower. Although, isn't it a little sexist to always kidnap a princess? Maybe, but tradition demands that dragons kidnap princesses, even if it's sexist. You dare question my actions? You know, I never thought about that before. In fact, I think I'll kidnap a prince just to avoid being sexist. I'll have you know that I make careful point of alternating between prince and princesses, but it happens to be time for a princess. Blech. I think I'll go with that one. Right you are. As I was saying, the knight's attack was probably inevitable. After all, you did just kidnap a prince from right out of his tower. As you ripped the roof from his tower, the light glistened off your... What would you like to be would you like to specify what color your hide? The color of your hide. Finally, I made it through that. I wasn't sure which color to put in that description. I like blue, it's my favorite color. Next. Oh, that's a whole thing right there. Wonderful choice. So the light glistened off your blue hide as you snatched the prince out of his tower. While we're on the subject, let's settle a few other details. How many limbs do you have, not counting your wings or tail? Does my head count? My head and neck, does that count as a limb? I'm going to take that as a no. I'd say 4. Is the top of your head rigid or smooth? I like smooth. I see, and your wings feathery, leathery, or scaly? Don't bats have leathery kind of wings because it's their skin? I'd imagine a dragon wing to be similar, but I'm gonna say scaly, okay? As you kidnapped the prince, you beat your scaly blue wings and flew off into the night. As he clutched tightly to your smooth scalp to avoid plummeting to his doom. What are you planning on doing with the prince anyway? It's all about companionship and good conversation. I'll keep him around a little while to lure in more knights. But then he's dinner. No thank you. It's a little known fact that princes taste better than most humans. Right. It's all about ransom and payment. Those are a quick and easy way to build a horde. That sounds actually most like a dragon, so I'm gonna go with that. Indeed, within a month, a large chest of gold came to pay for the prince's release. What do you do then? Honor demands that I carry out my end of the bargain. Once I have payment, I have no reason to delay my dinner. I'm going with the first. Thank you. Next. Of course, no sooner have you received the payment than you let the prince go. Next. How long have I been recording for anyhow? And 7 minutes. We can keep going. Wait, just gonna... Okay, everything looks like it's doing good. This would be a good time to talk a little more about your personality. All dragons can be described in terms of a handful of characters, each in pairs. Brutality and fitness, cunning and honor, my tongue does not want to work. Are you notable for brutality or fitness? I think this one. More cunning, our honor, let's say intrusive, and presence and scorn, and softness, tension, and business. I'll go with balance, pressure. Excuse me. And there we go. Sorry about that. And now we're going to view some flashbacks to your days as a... Oh no, I'm not saying that. Why don't you put just... whatever. As a young hatchling, you lived with your mother in a cave up on a mountain. Your mother had a vast hoard of treasure and a varied hunting range. I believe that's what that says. Some of your siblings chose to spend much of their time reading the rare something and scrolls, codicils, I guess, your mother had collected. Other siblings spent their time hunting dangerous game and brawling with each other. Which pursuit did you prefer? I like reading, and if I ever hunt, it'd probably be with film. I'd shoot a deer with film and catch him on film. I suppose, is the best. No, shoot them with a camera and catch them on film. That's how it's supposed to go. A wise choice that you made. You are more cunning and tough. Yeah. Hey, my bad, Paul. As you reached maturity, you began to threaten your mother's dominance over her territory. Before you could possibly have bested her in a direct confrontation, she threw you out of her lair and drove you from the lands in which you grew up, leaving you to fend for yourself without any resources beyond your claws, wings, and teeth. Did you seek revenge on her by turning some of the humans in her lands against her, or did you consider petty revenge beneath you? Revenge is beneath my dignity. Oh, this is a long one. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna check something here. 11 minutes, we can keep going for a little bit longer. Disdain for petty matters is essential for a dragon, as it avoids the pointless feuds that weaken you and allow your enemies to achieve their goals. Alright. Your wise choice increases disdain and honor. After several days of flight, you come across a tiny halfling traveling through the desert. Even from afar, your keen eyes detect a glint of gold and the sparkle of magic. This halfling has some sort of magic golden shield strapped to his tiny back. You knew immediately that his treasure must be yours. The halfling was far from civilization and would almost surely die soon of thirst and starvation. For the moment, he seems to be protected by the power of the shield. Did you kill him on the spot, ignoring his magical protections, or did you hover nearby and wait for the halfling to die, knowing that you might lose the treasure? I waited for him to die. There's no reason you have to do all the dirty work yourself. A few hours later, the halfling crawled for a little while, and finally stopped. You easily plucked the treasure off of his body, saving yourself quite a bit of work. Disdain and finesse increase. One of your elder clutch mates has an overbearing brute named, I'm not saying that word, Alex. I'm just gonna call him Alex, because it's easier. Alex loved to torment the others, always seeking to seize what did not belong to him. Samurai, he said with a menacing grin, "Give me that gold shield or I will beat you within an inch of your life." I'm gonna evade him and hide the shield, because I don't want to give him the shield. That's not what a dragon does. Cunning and finesse increase. Unfortunately, Alex is your elder. At this age, he has the advantage in maneuverability. He caught up to you quickly, pinning you to the ground and prying the shield from your claws. He then crushes the shield in his jaws, wasting the magic energies embalmed with it. Is that word? He spat the shield and spat it out at your feet. He laughed with a great roar as he flew away. I think that's enough time, and I should end it here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Have a great day. So long!